What is going on, miners, and welcome back to the Hobbyist Miner channel. If you guys are checking this out for the very first time, I am renovating my basement, actually doing it on my own, by myself, with a few friends and family, a little bit of help here and there. And I've been doing it slowly, a few hours every week, and we've been making really good progress. So in the last video, I had shown you guys kind of my airflow upgrade that I did, as well as kind of sealed off my mining room, and I'll show it to you in a second. It's on the other side of this wall right here, and sealed it off with some plastic in order to kind of keep the heat in. Well, we moved everything around, so the desk is gone that you guys had seen. The desk is in the office, so let's go ahead and walk over there. And I thought I'd show you guys, so let's go ahead and take a look. I set up a little station here on the outside of my office. I've been replacing all the thermal paste on all of my GPUs and cleaning them. I actually put together a schedule for that, so I'll be sharing that with you guys in a future video. So here is my current office, table full of goodies. We did get in our RJ45 Keystone jacks, so I'll be installing those this upcoming week when I have time. And all of I have total of 40 Ethernet jack outlets, so this will go really far. So I set up my desk in here. This is kind of its final resting place is in the office here, as you guys can see. Now that I will be replacing this desk, and you won't see an Ethernet cable crawling up the wall. The only reason is none of the Ethernet's done in here, but I got the PC set up. So there's my editing rig down here, gaming rig, editing rig down below. And this is actually the schedule I was just working on, showing all my different GPUs, as well as when the thermal paste was replaced in them, and which ones need thermal paste replaced, which ones need to be blown out. So I'm going to try to keep on that much better than I currently am right now. So right over here, this is our mining room. We are using it. If you guys remember, all my mining rigs were in this room. Everything has been moved out of here. There's plastic up top sealing off the two rooms. There's actually plastic on each side of this doorway. And I actually have this foam board pushed up against it. You can see the plastic right here in order to help seal that off. So in this room right here, it's 76 degrees with 55% for humidity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn off the camera. We will pull these aside. We'll turn on our light switch here, and let's go ahead and see exactly what we have in there. Okay, so everything's removed. The plastic is still in place. As you can see, it's kind of being sucked back into the room there. And let's go ahead and turn on our light, and let's go inside. It's a little warm in here. 95 it says right there. 94 and 94. So let me get some of these fans off real quick, just so we can talk this out, and then we'll get them back on as soon as we can, because it is hot in here. Alright, so we moved in our one rig over here. I'm going to try to talk loud as best as I can. Our one rig is over here. This is our Pixie rig. And I actually, so this one has our 380s in it. Now what I did was I'm utilizing each of the 240 volt 30 amps on the wall. So there's one there, and I actually have it, let's look, it's underneath. So everything's wired to that. Here's the other one over here. And that's wired, look at that, 100. Whew. That's wired to right there. And then finally our last one is down here, and that's wired to right there. So my power is now separated into three different rigs, or three different PDUs. So we have our Pixie rig down here. I did get in the remaining 1660. I think I told you guys I ordered 3. So these are the 3 MSI 1660 Ti's. So this rig here is connected to here, and also all the way up to here. So this is one giant rig right now, 13 total GPUs. We have 1060s here with an H110. You got a 2060 there, 1080s right there, and then the 1660s, as well as a, this is a 1080 Founders Edition. And then here's the 2060 Founders Edition as well. sorry, limited space, guys. In the middle here, we have our RX 470s with our 570, which is right there. Look how dirty that is in there. Man, this is definitely on my list to get cleaned and blown out. I did do my switch down below for right now. I put that down there to show some of the temperatures in the middle of the room. 101 degrees now, so it's definitely hot in here. This is my test bench that I set up full time now. It's running my 3060. I took my 3060 doing Raven coin over here. That was on the Cyclops rig, and I bumped it and moved it over here on its own. And then over here we have our 580s, which are these 3 cards, and then I just picked up the 590. I'll have a video coming out on that with the RevTech setup. So let me jump out of this room because it's loud and it's really, really hot, and I'll talk to you guys about some of our challenges now that we've had our rigs in here mining for over 24 hours now. So we're gonna turn these back on to get our air out of this room. Come on. There we go. We gotta like press this button all the way up, like keep on pressing it to get these to go all the way up to full speed. Okay, so let's get out of this room because it's way too hot. Let me out. Whew. 76 never felt so good. Okay, so some quick information on that room, and I'll just pace around the room for a little bit in here while we talk about it. So that room is significantly hotter than I expected. Actually rather disappointed with the way that it turned out. So we went over the airflow in the last video, which has 4 6-inch AC Infinity inline fans, right? And then we have 2 4-inch AC Infinity inline fans. Well, unfortunately, we only have 2 intakes, and I thought that would be enough. And the intakes are actually 2 6-inch passive intakes. And based off, a bunch of people reached out to me, and I chatted with a bunch of really smart people, and they got back to me and said, hey, you don't have enough intake allowing for my exhaust. So I'm actually choking the exhaust in that room. So I need to beef up the intake. So I went ahead and ordered everything I needed to install 2 more intake systems, and we're gonna go ahead and add those. So that'll give me 4 total 6-inch intakes in that room. A lot of people let me know that I can cool off that room much faster if I gave it more intake. If I provided more passive intake for those exhaust fans, and I need to. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I wanted to triple that. I'm at 33, or actually as of today, 35 cards. I wanted to go up to 100 cards in that room, and there's no way I can do that with this current setup. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to improve the intake, adding those 2 additional passive intakes. I also ordered in 3 20-inch 5200 CFM floor standing fans to replace the box fans in there and just get some air circulation. I'm going to be putting them near the intake, the passive intakes, to see if we can suck in more air and help that out, as well as get some air circulation in that room, as it is super stuffy and super stale air. But anyways, that's where we stand today and my challenges. If you guys have any recommendations or feedback, I would appreciate it. Other than that, this was a short, quick video, under 7 minutes here, just talking about some of our challenges now in our mining room, but I am determined to get this right. Anyways, guys, thank you guys very much for joining me today. Please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Take care.